Hello and welcome back to the Bodcast. It is episode 134 and Kathy's poking her finger up in the air as if she wants to say something but then not saying anything. How frustrating.
Can I just double check it is 134 because I may have made that up. Yeah, 134.
134, there we are. It's 134. And as you can tell, I am joined by my lovely wife.
Yeah, lovely, that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's the word we'll go with.
Really.
And today we don't really actually have any topic to talk about.
Yeah, I said let's think of a topic and you said now let's just hit record and see what happens, which I think is not a good idea.
We won't know until we try it, will we?
Yeah, I have very good intuition.
Oh, that's the word you're going with.
So anyway, you should wish people Happy New Year.
Yes, of course. Happy New Year.
Because
Hope everyone...
I've already done it on my brick hall.
So. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, not everyone who listens to the podcast watches brick halls.
That's true.
I mean,
Podcast listeners, Happy New Year. Rude. So, we don't have a topic to talk about, but
No.
I think for 2024 we should introduce a regular feature.
Oh, you and your regular feature.
And I know you're not keen on introducing a regular feature because sometimes we have quite a lot to say about stuff and we don't want to elongate the episode. Yes. So I'm going to call it a semi-regular feature.
Okay.
So I feel we should kick off with that.
Okay. So we're adding a semi to the stream.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are. So it's going to be using brick sets, view some random sets feature.
Okay.
And it shows you 5 random sets because I feel like we know quite a lot about Lego from since we've been collecting.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a whole period of time where I don't know much about some of the sets that were there. And you probably know more because you've been you got more Lego as a child. So I figured if we go through this, it gives us 5 random sets. We can have a look at them.
Okay.
Learn a bit more about them and pick one each week that is our favourite of those 5.
Okay.
Does that seem like a fun thing?
Are you going to show the pictures in the video?
I could do, yeah.
You could do. Okay.
I'll just quickly take a screenshot.
Yep.
Okay, so are you ready?
Let's go for it. Some random sets.
Okay.
Those are random.
Yeah, well, it's brick sets, random sets. So we've got the Duplo farm bucket from 1989. The Explore. What's Explore? That's bigger than... That looks like Mega Blocks.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, 2003 Explore. We're going to have to look at that in a bit more.
Yeah.
2007 Education Set, Dinosaurs. Monkey Kid. That's this year. Monkey Kid. Creative Vehicles. And then a Ninjago set. Oh, it's Ninjago versus Monkey Kid from 2022. The Ninja Ultra Combo Mech. So name and a half. So, let's take a quick look at the farm bucket. It's got a windmill.
Yep.
It's got people. Oh, did you ever have this kind of Duplo? Oh,
yeah.
There's a pig. The pig is cute.
I remember having that pig.
Your mum sold all of your stuff.
Yeah.
Do they still use this funky rabbit thing on the Duplo branding? It is a rabbit, right?
Yeah, it is a rabbit. I think it's still used.
You're looking around for Duplo, we just keep it hanging around.
We might have some, who knows?
We don't have a Duplo box anymore.
No.
I don't think it is. I think it's just the word these days.
Maybe. Bunny haters.
It looks like a good set. It's got a horse, it's got a cow, it's got a sheep, it's got a pig, it's got 2 people, 3 people, she's hiding one. Look at the hairstyle on the girl.
Yep.
Maybe 4 people, she's holding 2 people.
Is that what you looked like in 1989?
89 I was 5.
Yeah.
Maybe actually. I had long hair when I was little, but then I had really short hair after that.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing pigtails at one point. Well, maybe not, maybe more like... half up, half down kind of hairstyles. I know it's cute.
I don't know what you mean by that, so...
Okay. Well, that's because you don't have long hair.
Okay. Like which half?
Like you take the top
Like the left half goes up and the right half goes down?
No, you take like the top half of your hair like that. Like that.
Okay. Right.
Not very easy to talk about.
No, I still don't understand, but fair.
Okay. Right, so there's that one. I like it.
Okay.
So this... It's a very small picture. We can't find a bigger picture. But they're different shapes as well.
They are.
This is, it's a stack and learn sorter. Oh, look, the box has got like little shapes on top. This did not look like Lego.
This yeah.
This is, but 2003.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? Like
branching out.
Yeah. Clearly didn't last. Do you reckon it lasts? So how many Explore sets do you reckon there was? 128. Jeez. Where there's like musical rollers, and this is very much just kids' toys.
It looks like a Fisher Price website.
Yeah. But then there is some that is more Duplo-y.
Yeah.
It's weird. Who knew they did that? And this is where, like, looking at this stuff is fun because you can find, like, a single piece that you can then put in a mock and go, yeah, it's Lego.
Yes.
People are like, no, it's not. That's weird. Very, very weird. Look, a rattle, a teether.
Brickadile.
I want the Brickadile. The Brickadile looks cool. Is it like a Duplo scooper?
I think so.
That's cool. Okay, we've branched out from the 5 random sets, but that's kind of the point of this. Like, soft stacking hen. This is a very different thing to what we think of Lego.
So it went from, is that 2002 to 2004?
2004, yes. Strange.
It is very odd.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
Okay, the dinosaur set is education. I was still Duplo.
Yeah.
And those are some cool
I'm liking that out of 5 sets, only 2 of them were Lego.
Yeah.
We've had 2 Duplo and one thing that's nothing like Duplo even.
Well, this is the thing, because we're going to do this regularly, we'll see what kind of random stuff Brickset pulls up.
Because I always look at Brickset and you look at like how many sets there were from the year.
Yeah.
And you go through it. And there's so much stuff in there that's not Lego.
Like the gear and the books and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look, little pterodactyls.
Mm.
And stegosauruses.
That's a Triceratops.
What's a stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus is the one that has like the plates along its spine.
I know, yeah, I know what you mean. I've worked it out.
Cool.
That was 2007, these.
Yeah.
Oh. And then we've got Monkey Kid this year. And
Is this a 3-in-1 or can you build all 3 at the same time?
good question. Maybe all 3 at once.
Okay.
Which is interesting. 390 pieces. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, okay. So you can build them and then you can combine them into a mega one.
So take some parts off. And that's a super duper mega thing.
Mm.
We don't really go in for like the funky cars and the mechs. And
No.
things. So that's not a bad set. It doesn't look bad to me, but it's not exciting to me.
What's that piece used for the flower?
I think it's just a ball. But it looks like it's got a point to it though.
Yeah.
I think it just could be the lining, the lighting.
Look on the other pictures then. It's not in that one.
Oh no, it is a funky piece.
Yeah.
I've never seen that piece before.
No.
Maybe it's a new piece.
Could be.
Is it worth buying the whole set just for that?
No.
No, but we could look on Bricks and Pieces for it.
Yes.
What would you use it for?
Well, I'm thinking similar to how you use some of the eggs. It'd be like that, but slightly more textured.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, and then the Ninja Ultra Combo Mech. That's a lot of words.
It is.
And this is Ninjago, just so you know.
Okay. I thought it was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go Power. Is it not the same?
It does seem it, doesn't it?
I don't actually think I ever watched Power Rangers.
You're not?
So.
Can't be Power Rangers. It doesn't have pink in it.
Why is there a pink Power Ranger?
Why would there not be a pink Power Ranger?
Well, there wasn't at the start, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, there was?
So the original colours
We've talked about this before, I'm sure.
are red, blue, yellow, pink, black, I think. And then Tommy joined as the green Power Ranger.
Specifically Tommy the green.
I think the actor died.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that.
Yeah, quite recently.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, well, maybe not recently. I don't know.
Yeah. What is recent in your opinion?
Within the last 10 years.
Okay.
But then in the show, I don't know if he died or whatever, he came back as the white Power Ranger.
Right. So. The super-powered one.
Yeah. But of course, that was, I think all of that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Obviously been different Power Rangers incarnations over the time, and it gets crazy.
Explain to me what the appeal of a mech is.
It's like a big doll.
I mean, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's all fighty.
Or action figure, if you don't want to upset people.
I don't understand the point of, like, a tiny thing going into a bigger thing that's all, like, beefed up. Ian.
That's the best sentence ever. A smaller thing going into a bigger thing that's beefed.
I'm talking about the mech and the minifigures. Behave. And here was me not wanting to just randomly hit record. Okay, I don't get it.
What don't you get?
I don't know.
So didn't the whole... I don't know how the whole Mechs have started, but I think there was... Was there like a Spider-Man cartoon which revolved around Mechs?
Well, is it like superhero type things? I guess, like Iron Man, he's a mech, right? Is he a mech? Because he goes inside a suit. Oh, but it's quite a tight suit. You got to go in a bigger suit. So Hulkbuster's a mech.
Yes.
But Iron Man's not.
No, he's more a suit of armour.
Right, okay.
So I think a mech, you have to be moving your body and parts that your body aren't in are moving in response. Kind of thing.
Right, so you're like driving a large...
Yeah.
So, are they real? Do people have mechs? Is that a thing in the world? That's kind of the bit I don't get.
Yes, to a degree. There's obviously one of the most famous mechs is from Aliens. Is that right?
So, are you saying the most famous mech is a not real mech?
Yeah. So one of the most... I think it's Aliens. It's not Alien, is it?
I don't know. If I knew that, I would...
Aliens. So Scrawny Weaver's in this big mech, and it's used for loading gear, essentially. So it's assisted lifting and stuff, so you can lift huge amounts of stuff and then go over uneven terrain and put it down places. And so that's kind of... There are things out there for doing that now.
So it's like VR, but with actual stuff that moves. So you're doing stuff just with your hands...
And your legs. Your whole body is moving it.
But why not just use a robot and not be inside it? That's the bit I want to understand.
Because if you're doing it via robots, then it's a lot more complicated to sort out what you are, and so you can get the tactile feedback from mech. So if you try and put your foot down and it won't go any further, then you know that you're then stood on something. Whereas in VR, it's very difficult to convey that.
Right.
And also being there means that, you don't have to worry about what cameras can see and lag between communication and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so you can adjust a lot more organically.
Okay.
So they're used... Japan, obviously, is kind of the country that pushes this the most, but you can get suits that help in the healthcare industry, so someone can pick up a person off a bed and put them somewhere, kind of thing, and it doesn't matter how heavy the person is that you're lifting. Right.
See, I'm not seeing these mechs as walking around hospitals.
Are you not?
No.
Then why's it got a little halo?
Yeah. I have no interest in them.
No.
You also have no interest.
No interest in them.
So I guess we're not picking this one then.
No.
Okay, so let's go back to the list of 5. Which is your favourite?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm going dinosaurs too.
Yeah.
Just because they're cool figures.
Yeah.
Although I do like the pig. But yeah, the dinosaur set I think is the winner.
Mm.
And the most surprising set is that Stack and Learn sort of.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay, first random segment.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Yeah. This is why we can do it every episode, because it's most of the episode.
We digressed somewhat.
We did.
But it's okay, because it's the new year, and the only thing really to talk about is new sets, right? Like,
which we've already talked about, to a degree.
I think...
Obviously, there was the big shock of people being able to get so many of the sets early.
That's true. There was a lot from The Entertainer. We could have got some, but we didn't bother. Because we're good people. We wait until the proper time.
No, it's because if they're in The Entertainer, at some point they'll go on offer and you can get them cheaper.
Exactly. So, yeah, don't buy day
There's
one.
the weirdness of CMFs being available at a discount from day one.
Yeah, and so that's in game. And we went to the Southampton store to try and pick up some of them because we'd heard that they were on discount. Couldn't find any. Went to our local store. Couldn't find any. But they said that they'd only had 3 in.
Yeah.
And I was like, 3 containers of them? It's like, no, just 3 of them. And the Southampton store only had 6. So I was like, well, no surprise that they ran out then. So I don't understand why
No.
they did that. But I guess I could check them daily if they get another delivery and try and pick them up.
They said they don't know if they're going to get any more. It's not up to them.
It's a long way to walk. It's up an extra flight of stairs, Ian.
That's an escalator. You don't even have to walk on it. It takes you up.
Yeah. I think 2024 is new levels of laziness. I can't possibly go on that escalator. Too much effort. Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of new things. And I think, did they have the same thing in the US? Or was it on the shelves but not buyable?
There was some people were saying that Target had it out, and in some stores you could buy it, and then the next day you tried to buy it, and at the till it would ring up and say that it couldn't be purchased.
It does feel kind of annoying to put stuff out if you're not allowed to then buy it. Yeah. And I get that they probably got like gaps on their shelves and they want to make it look better, but having stuff on the shelf that you can't buy is just pointless, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is this a case of Lego being hypocritical again?
Ooh.
So, these shops have a lot of goods that they want to put out on the first. And by going, no, you can't put them out on the shelves, you can't sell them, it means that they're having to store them somewhere.
Yeah.
And clearly, some stores are going to run out of storage space.
Yeah.
Lego, when they ran out of storage space, just shipped the museum early to everyone to free up space.
Well, that's what we think happened. Like, we don't know for sure.
No.
It seemed plausible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one rule for them.
Yeah.
But, they do make the rules.
They do.
So, it really is up to them. But, it is a little hypocritical. Yeah. I have to say that I don't feel overly excited about finding something new if it's full price. Like, if I found it at a discount, like, I guess it depends on the set. Like, if I found the Friends mansion, I probably would have gone, yep, I'm having that.
If you found it early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think most of LAN get the stuff early anyway. So there's no real get it quick, get benefit from doing an early review.
Yeah. So it used to be that some sets LAN wouldn't review.
Yeah. So that's how we did the Elsa's Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Like, no one had been sent that.
Yeah.
So
but Diagon Alley as well, I don't think people had that early.
Maybe a couple of people did. Maybe it's just that there's so much more LAN now.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't get to be day one.
No.
By finding it. Even if you
find it early.
Well, but even if you find it early, you probably are not finding it earlier than they've revealed.
Well, no. Before they revealed it. But Jay's Brick Blog, I can't remember which set it was, he had to buy a copy from the shop because it was available in the shops before his LAN copy got delivered.
Yeah.
So in order to make his video for the correct time, he had to buy it early from a shop that shouldn't have been selling it.
That's pretty rubbish. It's not what we want, is it?
No.
I guess we could touch on the perks of being in LAN and all the controversy over people.
Oh, again, the hypocrisy of Lego again.
Yeah. You're not allowed to talk about these sets, but we're going to put them in a room and trip you up.
Yes. Lego complaining that a LAN member has accidentally revealed a set when Lego accidentally reveals sets so often by like including them in the catalogues or on the back of instructions for other sets and stuff like that, and even posting the instructions onto the website before they've announced the set.
They make the rules.
They do.
And it is rubbish. Does it make you want to join LAN?
So, I've never really wanted to join LAN in order to get sets early and to do reviews and all of that crap. So,
what you want to be able to get to the LAN forums? Is that your?
Yeah, the ability to actually have someone in Lego who might maybe respond to questions.
I have a feeling that after about 2 weeks, they'd stop responding to your questions. Like, they might answer the first couple, and then they might just turn you off.
Yeah.
Like, filter out Ian.
I think that's why we would never get into land.
Yeah, you are a bit of a troublemaker, I would say. Sorry.
I just want them to tell us what the hell's going on at times.
They're not going to do that. No. Okay, so we've kicked off our new regular feature, but maybe not every week. And we've had a quick talk about the new sets. Anything else you would wish to discuss?
I don't know. Let's think.
I meant to do that before the episode.
No, that's no fun. You want to think live and then people can see that we have no idea what we're talking about.
I think that's evident from most podcasts.
What? It's a highly polished professional setup we've got here.
Sure.
It's because you make a hack of it during the editing.
Very rude. I'm barely doing any editing these days.
So I guess one thing we can talk about, as you said, you have done your brick haul where you wished people Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So is that the first brick haul with PAB boxes?
No, second. But
do we want to talk about PAB boxes? How do you find them?
We go into the Lego store and they're roughly where the cups used to be.
Okay, cool. That's the bit I've been struggling with.
Yeah, well, you've managed to fill 2 so far. So.
That's true.
I think you filled 2. One you filled to the point that you couldn't actually put the flap in.
Yeah.
And so therefore the box has got bends where it shouldn't have bends.
Mm.
So I don't see that lasting well.
No.
This one you did better. Or worse, depending on whether you want to get more.
Yeah, that's true.
So this, I can see this box being reused. But then I'm also looking at the size of it, thinking it might fit quite nicely in our drawers. Maybe it's a bit too shallow. I'm not sure. But I think the stacking seems easier.
To some degree, yes. I think with a PAB jug, you always knew that bits weren't going to fit nicely.
Right.
Even if you're doing, some of the stacking guides and all you're buying are 2x2 bricks and you're doing them in layers, you still know there's going to be odd bits where stuff doesn't fit. And so therefore you don't worry about getting bits that won't stack nicely.
Yeah, so you're saying this is forcing you to just go for the
this you kind of feel
things.
if you all you got were plates, then you could just make a solid lump of plastic in there.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the best use of the space in terms of, price per kilogram, which is a weird way of looking at Lego.
Okay.
But yeah, you kind of have this thought that that's what you need to be doing. And so when you want an odd shaped part or something that's not going to stack, you're then going, well...
Can I justify wasting this space kind of thing? Whereas before you didn't feel like you were wasting that much space. Yeah, so I can see your point.
I remember being at the store and a kid had filled a cup with pieces and then wanted a slide. And so, they asked what they could do to get... Basically, the store manager said you could just have a couple of slides.
Have the slides, yeah.
If you put the slides into one of those boxes, destroys any ability to do any stacking, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So, it really pushes you down the buy bricks route.
Yeah.
I think.
And that's less exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we go to the PAB ball for those weird pieces.
Yeah.
How can we use those? Yeah, I wouldn't put a slide in that box.
No.
I'd probably just pop them in my pocket. No, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that. But you'd go, oh, I wanted to put a slide in. You'd do the same thing. You'd fill it and you go, oh, I really wanted a slide. Or you'd have to, could you not put 2 slides and then fill the internal dimension of that?
You could. It's going to be...
a faff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing, watching Tech fill his box, he made a little grid with windows and then was trying to get the filler pieces down that little stack part.
Yeah.
And it was fun to watch. Logistically, it didn't look like fun.
No.
But you don't want to waste that internal space because obviously they're empty windows. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely much discussion of should you do them this way or should you do them that way?
Yes. His box did not close in any way.
I don't think he's even trying, to be fair. But you got to push the limits.
Yes.
This is the point, especially when they don't give you a discount anymore. So.
But that's a weird thing that in some places they are doing discounts.
I think The guy at our store reckoned that was probably if you brought back a cup, and therefore you leave your cup behind and you get some discount.
Right.
But
I think they were basically saying you got the cup discount for bringing the cup back in.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you're giving back your cup, but I quite like having some cups.
Yeah, but I heard rumours of other stores maybe giving discounts, but smaller discounts. Someone saying 25p or something.
15p, I think is what Tech said.
15.
Yeah, that was a Birmingham store.
Mm.
I guess only time will tell.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've all just gotten used to this stealth price increase.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens.
Mm. And then we don't know what's going to happen in February, because that's the cut-off for PAB cups being taken back in or something, isn't it?
I think so.
They're saying
it's not very well advertised if it is. Because, there's no official statement on that, is there?
I don't remember seeing anything.
I feel like Lego should send out an email to all of its VIP insiders and say, take your cups back.
Yeah. I guess they're saying, well, the box is there. You can still use the boxes.
Right, but if you're discontinuing use of something that you previously had, you should have communications about that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be, oh, yeah, changed. Sorry about that. I don't know. I feel like end something properly.
Yeah.
But this is like...
Especially considering, obviously, with the PAB cups, you got the sticker on saying that you got the discount for reusing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there could be some issues around that legally, like you have to honour your advertisements. And yes, they can say, oh, well, that advertisement was put on at this point and therefore it's no longer valid. But if they've not got an expiration date on it...
Let's see if that one's good.
Oh, that's rubbed off massively. But yeah, I think if it doesn't have an expiration date on it, there may be a certain period of time where they still have to honour it. Like a kind of implicit expiration date kind of thing.
Well, I guess we just go back with our cups and say we want to get our money off. I don't know. Do we need the cups? Are they useful?
I don't know.
No.
I thought, if you're buying a cup of eyes, that seemed
I don't want a cup of eyes.
better than a box of eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
A cup of eyes is better than a box of eyes. I think it is. Well, I don't know. Yeah. We haven't bought a cup of eyes or a box of eyes.
We haven't.
We did buy half a cup of eyes, I think.
But there were 2 drawers on the PAB wall for eyes. 2
full drawer or 2 sections in a drawer?
2 different drawers.
But
I don't know how deep it was.
Well, they were encouraging people to make snowmen for Christmas, so they needed eyes.
Okay.
Maybe they just have a lot of eyes.
Maybe.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel that brings us to an end of this random episode of nonsense.
I mean, the whole point of the podcast is sharing our random Lego musings each week. So yes. I think we've done okay. This is what we're thinking about at the moment, so it's fine.
So if you have any random thoughts on these topics or completely different topics, just chuck them in the chat. And obviously if you have ideas, not in the chat, in the comments.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you do that exasperated hand gesture there.
It's not a live stream. Chuck them in the chat.
Same difference.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. If you have any ideas for future episodes, you don't want us doing random stuff that makes no sense, then let us know. Also, obviously, if you like the random set browser thingy mabob.
The 5 random sets each week.
Yeah. Then let us know and we may do it again.
We're definitely going to do it again.
When we run out of ideas.
No, we're definitely going to do it again.
Okay.
At least 3 more times.
Okay. There you go. And if you want to watch previous episodes, which are more coherent and have more of a point, then they are available on YouTube in the playlist, and they'll be available in other places as well. Who knows? And that's it for this week. So we will see you next week for another exciting episode of the Bodcast.
Bye.
Bye.
That was exciting. I thought that was fun.
Okay.